Yo, can you hear me now? Is that better? Fucking hell. Oh, what a fucking day. Sorry about that, guys. Fucking had some issue going on as well that required my attention. So that's why the delay on the stream from 11 to 1 o'clock in the UK time. Come back home, internet just fucking piss on me now, and I was like, oh shit, dude, man, I fucking gotta do this stream as well. I really want to do the stream, and I was I was with it for like an hour. I gave up. I was like, this. I think there's a problem with Virgin Media as well. It just fucked on me, and I have shit in like I'm with EE. They're fucking shit in Solihull, man. Fucking shit. Never gonna go with them again. Mm. And then so I couldn't go on data, so I had to go around the fucking corner, go on the main road, go for a little walk, right? Then be able to actually message you, man. Fucking hell. Just to say like on Twitter that I won't be able to come back to the stream. Come back. I thought, let me try it one more time. Reset a few times, X, Y, and Z, and it's working. I'm like, yeah, we got it. So we're here. We're started. It's fucking late, man. 2 o'clock in the morning. But what happened to that Bitcoin pump and that Ethereum pump, though? The fuck happened there? Everyone's talking about bearishness in it. I don't know. And that's why I was flat. I was really flat. I was looking at the 1 minute chart as well to actually, see what the reaction on this. I like to play these events, honestly, between me and you. I do really enjoy playing these events. They're fucked up, innit? But when you get to a certain level of experience in it, you can play after 1 minute. But this one, I had no entry whatsoever. This was like, oh yeah, it outplayed me. It was either one of those ones. Either you took a trade beforehand and you had your stop loss before, then happy days, right? Before the whole announcement, and then you just play, or you sit on the sidelines. You sit on the sidelines. That's what it really was, man. So who the fuck we got here, man? We got Casper, we got Special K, fucking telling us, telling that I rugged on you guys. Uh, Fanastoshi, fucking Vegeta, man. You, my bro. You need to go to bed. Turnahan, Etmos, Dangson, Gandalf. I think we got Gandalf here. Imran. We got fucking Bam Bam, and we got Turnahan. Yeah, we got everyone, man. Everyone's long as well. Still awake here too. Why am I awake? Well, I'm awake for you guys, innit? That's what it really came down to. Like, if it was me when I came home, if I didn't have to do a stream, right? If I didn't make a promise, right? I would have actually gone to bed, man. So fuck this shit. Go to bed, innit? Tomorrow, I'll see what's up. But I'm busy tomorrow anyway, so that's why there's no stream. So this is replacing tomorrow. So tomorrow there's not gonna be anything at 10:15 UK time. This will replace it. So welcome to the Asian session, motherfuckers. So let's go, man. I mean, what's happening with the chat, man? Walaikum salam, Ed. Nice to have you, man. Literally in bed. Oh, bless you, bro. John Caboose, good night, man. So yeah, John, what's going on, brother? So yeah, let's just talk about this for a second, right? So I was looking at Ethereum, right? I was looking at the 1 minute, and this was it. So before the whole situation happened, we did talk about how we stepped into fucking the Monday's low, and I wasn't too comfortable to take the trade there. The reason why, looking at BTC, right? BTC at that time was, where the fuck is it? Where's the fucking? Oh yeah, this is the 1 minute low. Fucking 15 minutes. Yeah, BTC at the time was below. It was finding resistance of this area. I'm like, okay, so do you remember, like, literally a couple of hours ago, I talked about this, right? There's like an area consolidation over here, and this is acting as resistance, right? And I was like, let it do its thing. When it breaks down, show bearish market structure, then we can. That's your confirmation to enter the short, right? That's what I was talking about. If we actually reclaim and bounce above it, happy days. We go a lot more higher. That was the original plan. And I was sticking to the plan. I didn't want to take a trade. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for whatever happens. What tends to happen in CPI is that if we're gonna be bullish, we'd like go down and then bang goes back up. That's something like that would happen, right? Which happened in the last CPI, right, and every other CPI, right, and that's why I like to play on the 1 minute, right. So there's a little, again, it's fucking risky. Don't fucking do it. I'm not telling you to do it, man. But like when you do this game like for 5 years, you learn a trick or two, and you're just quick at reacting at certain things in it. So looking at the 1 minute, this is why I couldn't actually get into the trade. I show you, man. This is where I was like, okay, this is the market's beat me today. Clearly has beat me. So we talked about this fucking. I'll bring this up. Can you guys see it right here? Morning, John Caboose. Good night, good morning, whichever it is. It's evening here, man. Oh, bless you, bro. Bless you, man. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for actually being on the stream, man. I really, really appreciate this, man. So this area here, right, was the consolidation, okay? And this is what it was: resistance, resistance, looking for a breakdown. It came down as resistance. I'm like, all right, then cool. This is going to be the fast drop down. And I'm looking at this area here. Reclaim this on the 1 minute. And off we go. Fucking, I'm longing this shit, right? And I'm going to play thingy because whichever the position, what CPI does, it's when you have a fast wick down. If it's going to be bullish, fast wick down, then a fast wick up, right? If it's going to be bearish, you're going to have a fast wick up and then the fast wick down, vice versa. So that's how you play it, right? You know. But it does require the 1 minute play, right? It does require the 1 minute. And if you're not good at scalping, you shouldn't be doing it. But I thought I'd give you the secret as you grow and as you learn and adapt to trading and you become better at this as well. And then that's the plan. The plan really is that you guys get a lot better than this. And hopefully you guys teach me a thing or two in it. Because it's just me fucking doing all this shit in it. Like, I want to sit back and let you guys take over a little bit as well. But in the meantime, we're going to help you, man. Well, I'm going to help you, yeah. So then this is it, yeah. So you see this fucking 1 minute? I was like, yo, what the fuck? This is literally what happened. I was like, what the fuck in it? My man just decided to fucking nuke the shit out. Well, let me put that fucking, yeah. My man decided to go like fucking Avengers on us, man. That's what happened. So price got up. Like, if I'm gonna move this, it's gonna be a bit fucked up now. I'll leave it here, right? You guys can see it, right? So the price action, right? Resistance, come up, and we nuke up. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, then. No, never mind. So when we close up here, right, I'm like, I want us to go back down to this area. A wick here. I know my invalidation is here, right? No, sorry, yeah. My invalidation, I'm going to put a stop loss there. I'm ready to carry on as well. Playing all the Monday's high. Did he fucking come? It didn't even come, man. It bounced off that fucking 75% of that range. Remember the fucking non-Bitcoin? And I didn't catch it. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum was the same thing as well. Didn't give a retest at all. And then the fact that he went up, I mean, this one, right, was, we'll talk about it in a bit. So then the fact that he went up, right, I was like, all right, cool. I missed it. And that's when I tweeted out to you guys. I'm like, listen, like, yo, Mo, what's going on, bro? But yeah, the fact that I missed it was like fucking, miss a trade. You miss a trade, innit? I'll wait for the fucking play. Now, this is where it gets interesting now. So, you know this pop over here, right? This is Monday's high, innit? This is the pop over there. I was like, well, we're not going to fucking take this out. It's like, what the fuck's going on? But Ethereum took out Monday's high. It's way above Monday's high as well, isn't it, right? I was like, we're not going to do this. What the fuck? Is this a fucking bearishness then? Like, what? Like, and then, again, this is why I stay flat. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let it do its thing in it. This is the 1 minute. Fuck that. On the 15 in it. Yeah. So, you see this in it? This area here. That's the area where it's finding fucking resistance of this here. And you can see resistance comes back down to the mid-range, has a deviation and shoots back up. So then it comes back down for a third time as well. Now if I want to get bullish on Bitcoin now, right? We just talked about the fucking view or what's happened from last night, innit? So if I want to get bullish on Bitcoin, we're now in Asia now. Asia's notorious for pumping the motherfucking life out of it, right? So now we have to be prepared in it. What the fuck? Put this over here, bring this out there. So we all know, well, now we all know. Let me tell you guys. So for those who don't know, yeah, that's it. For those who don't know, this and new to the channel, smash the likes. All right, show me some love, man. There's a number of us over here as well, fucking late at night. This is American time, innit? You know what I'm saying? The Americans are just fucking. What time is it? 2 o'clock, 2:20. So -5 in New York. It's early for them, man. Fucking just chilling in it. Yo, Pim, what's going on? Yeah. My guy, Tereso Gomez. What's going on, Tereso? Tereso's a sick-ass, badass motherfucking name. But yeah, listen. Straight up off the bat, right? This is where it's fucking actually doing this bit. This is where the reaction is, isn't it? Now, if you want to play a short game, this is how you play the short game now, innit? Let it do its thing, whatever it wants to do. Ideally, take out the Monday's high. Come back in. Once you come back in, you know there's two things. Number one, the moment... Okay. So you come back in, right? Fuck off. Come back in. Finds resistance of this. Breaks this low. You know that is an entry of a short with a stop loss or wherever the high was, wherever the wick was. The reason why is because we step back into Monday's high. And all we're going to do is play Monday's high back to Monday's mid. You see this fin movement over here? Ideally, we like to get this filled. And if we break below it, ideally, we like to get this all filled out, right? But again, above the monthly open, as we always say, it's bullish, okay? So the moment, right, Bitcoin is in this Monday's range, okay? We're going to go to Ethereum in a bit, but Bitcoin is in the Monday's range, okay? So we gotta play it level to level accordingly to what the fucking chart is. Just because Ethereum might be out above Monday's high does not mean it's any different to big. It does not mean it's the same for Bitcoin. So you gotta remember, Bitcoin is the king, Ethereum is the prince. I'm gonna say this over and over again. But in a bull run, Ethereum thinks it's gonna fucking kill Bitcoin. That's what it is, isn't it? It's like, yeah, one, like the fucking Lord of the Rings, one ring to rule them all. Motherfucker thinks he's fucking Aragon in it, fucking going on a mad one in it. But you only get these moments of going on a mad one for how long? When the bear market comes, Bitcoin takes over, and when Bitcoin wants to shit the bed, Aragon's heads get knocked off by some orcs in it. But that's so we're looking at what this chart is, right? And then Ethereum will be different. All about increasing the probability in your favor. That's all it is, right? Trading is about increasing the probability, right? What is what is the probability of this trade being a short, and what is this probability of the trade being a long? That's what you gotta do, right? So once you have a bias, right, when you drop down to a higher time frame, then you'll be able to understand what the fuck you're doing. And then on the lower time frame, this all kind of makes sense to you, because all we're doing really, right, like, oh yeah, Monday's high, Monday's low. Okay, we're doing that, right? It was range bound environment. Yeah, we're doing that. But there's a lot more to trading to it, right? Because do you remember when I actually talked about that tweet of fucking Ethereum going to like 3.5 grand, like 3 grand? Guess what, motherfuckers? The substance is there, isn't it? It's very possible. It's very possible. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. We're talking about Bitcoin at the moment, innit? So if you want confirmation for us to go a lot more lower, right, then do something like this. Break down. Lose this low over here. This is now your confirmation. And you can put a stop loss. But hard stop above there. But if you want to play a bit cheeky there, put a stop loss above that high there. And off we go. Target 1. And then we go down to target 2. From the mid-range, we'll see how we react. If you hold above it and break above, that's it, bullish market structure, cut the trade, right? If look, and the thing is, we'll talk about it in a bit. But if you break below, bearish market structure, that'd be next set of targets, target 3. Then I say look at thingy at the monthly open, and then come to Monday's low. Probably take some off, front run it. You gotta front run it. You have to front run it, all right? Because this here was all a front run of this high. Let me just change the color. This here is all the front run of this high. So you gotta front run it. You know what I'm saying? There's a time to front run. There's a time to fucking go for the highs and lows. In this situation, I say front run. All right. Does that make sense, everybody? 9:30 in Florida. Fucking, you in Florida, bro? That's a fucking place to be at. Do you guys fucking understand what I'm saying? Like to the American audience. I always wonder, you know. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like I talk a bit too fast for like the American audience in it, because you guys are not slow, but you guys are chilled, fam. Like the way you talk in it is like mad relaxing. I was like, yo, this is mad. You know, it's how do I say that? I'm just saying mad in it, because it is mad. It is crazy. Like I rate that. I do fucking. You get it? Yes. Cool. You guys win more of the shorts than the longs. Observation. What do you mean? What do you mean, Feep? Feep, amo gelang. But yeah, I was talking about the Americans in it, because but it's mad though. Like I think the coolest one. It's weird though, right? I ain't gonna lie about it. The fucking the Alabama accent and the Texas accent. Like there's something about that. So I was like, yo, these guys are gonna pop you in the fucking head if you mess with them in it. But yeah, that's the short scenario. Okay, we're gonna get onto Ethereum, right? But you have to remember this, right? Remember I just said to you. In terms, oops, motherfucker. Remember I said to you, in this area here, right? This bit here. Oops, fuck's sake, man. Just work properly. There you go. Right, so in this mid-range here. If Ethereum is going to be bullish, it's going to be bullish, right? But like Ethereum and Bitcoin are pulling back. Just listen to this now. If Ethereum and Bitcoin is pulling back, I'd say, oh, here we go. Yeah, we go. Fucking Asia time now. So let's talk about the longs then. Okay, that's it. Matter of timing has changed now. We're now going to look for longs. I think this is it. Ethereum USDT, let's have a look. Alright, so you're taking out these highs. Fuck, okay, we need to work a bit more faster now. Fucking internet. Piece of shit. Alright then, let it do its thing. Taking out Monday's high. We're breaking out of the block. Now we're going to flip biases now. At any given moment in these kind of situations, you have to flip biases. Okay? Closes in 4 minutes 15, right? So we have to wait 4 minutes 15. 4 minutes, 10 seconds or so. Wait for that. Oh, this is going high, fam. This is going mad, right? If it wicks and comes back into this, right, then we can play the short game. That's what we have to wait now. 4 minutes now. That will determine how we're going to play the game. Are we going to flip it or not? I'm going to 5 minutes. I'm not going to really respond to much questions and stuff like that at the moment. I'm going to have to focus just for a moment, okay? Stick with me. Alright then, so cool. So Monday's high, 5 minutes closed above it. Let's have a look on the 3 minutes as well. What's going on? This is the body over here. It's a clean body. Okay, so we're gonna have to go look for longs there, to be honest. It's looking very, very fucking bullish. 2 minutes. Let's go. EPTC. 1 moment there. What's that saying? Reason being is Ethereum losing its power. Bitcoin is going on. So Bitcoin is up 1.86%. Ethereum's at 1.79%. Slight deviation there. Ethereum is where's that? That fucking support. Held the support really well, man. Motherfucker. Really, really well. Okay, cool. So now we need to change biases. All right, cool. It's a long time now. This is now a long. All right, everything's a long. I'm Bitcoin and everything as well. Okay, cool. BTC, I say. FOMO's back. Yeah, FOMO's back, man. Now we just fucking chill. Don't let the FOMO get to you. Relax, man, innit? You need to remember here, we've got this little area to worry about now. That's the next big step. The reason why, if I go on the hourly, right? Let me chat to you guys and you can understand, all right? So do you remember we talked about this blue? Do you remember the blue range here? The range high and the range low? What do we had, right? From the high and the low, we got resistance, a deviation, and now this is where in this area here. Would I take a trade just yet? Nah. You gotta fucking take it easy. Why? Because now we gotta see what if, right? Because we're gonna have to eventually come back for a retest. Now we gotta work out, is this a retest, right, for an expansion, or is this just a deviation and breaks down back into this range? Why? Because we've done it before here, right? And it could happen again. Now, what would actually indicate where? I mean, like, it's gonna hit resistance off this area, just off this. I bet, yeah, right here. I'd say, yeah, like that. So that's the 1 hour. Closing 31 minutes. Right, so now on 15 minutes. 24,600 range. 24,600 deviation. Yeah, this is the area there. So 15 minutes. It's kissing it. Let's see. 1 minute. It's not gonna close above here. There's no way in that 1 minute. If it does, then this market is fucking stupid. Then it's very, very sporadic. And we gotta be a little bit careful when a market is very sporadic on the like. If that 15-minute candle closes above like this, does something like that, right? Well, more like this kind of thing, whatever. You know what I mean, right? If it does something like that, then what that means is that this market is gonna explode quite massively, right? So FOMO's gonna kick in, just like what you call it. Tuna Hands was saying, but I have a feeling we're gonna have a deviation. You know, I do have a feeling we're gonna have a deviation. 43 seconds. Wait, the way it closes will determine what happens. Right off it, kissed it. Let's look at this kind of formation. I think we can go up to 24.5k, you know, around this area. Yeah, I think it goes to 24.5. It will pop in to 24.5. Let me go to 5 minutes there. Let me try to narrow this down now. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna pop in. Alright, so I wouldn't take any longs just yet. Yeah, 24.5 is the area. That's what I think. I can see that 24.5. That's where it's gonna go right now. Okay, so candle close in 15 minutes. Let's have a look. Alright, so this is a clean smash. So now we need to look for longs now. Longs, how do we do it? Right. So let's quickly go on the 1 hour and see what's going on in terms of price action. Let's go 4 hours actually. Let's go on the daily first. Zoom out. So you see this thin movement over here now. This is now going to be fucking taken out, right? So something like this, right? So this high, you see this high there? Something like this. and that's what's gonna happen. Target 1, target 2. That's it now. All right. I think this is it. Well, I can't give that little secret. I can't give every secret right on the same on episodes after episode. You gotta spread out little secrets afterwards, isn't it? Give little nuggets here and there. But there's a key. There's a key that this was gonna be bullish. There's a massive key off this range here. This blue range here, that was a key. Look at this: high, low, high, mid, and then high. So breakout. If you follow that, you get it. Start of the day now, so we'll see what happens now. Going back in, so we know 26.8 is going to be the target. Looking at the fucking 2:30 a.m. stream, bruv. You know how it is. Deng don't fucking sleep apparently. Fucking Deng just always always on it. Let me open the window. I'm gonna crank open a cigarette, man. What's going on though, guys, man? So yeah, Paul. You know what it is, right? I'll tell you something, right? How many actually tell me something, be honest with me right now. How many of you guys would have stepped in longs right now? Yeah, $15. Okay, I'm gonna check out PYR in a bit as well. Sorry, it was man. You know what? I had some fucking internet issues. I had some family issues going on that they had to take care of. Then I had some internet issues, which I tried to just fix it for like an hour, and then like it worked now, and here we are. Andy does. Yeah. So the key really now is to be patient there. Like, yeah, special care with a firmer in, perfectly fine. I totally understand. I mean, I wouldn't blame you right now, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't blame anyone firming in. Firmer would make me go long. In a soul along since it bounced from the monthly open. Nice. Fucking geezer. Like the closematic short. There was a guy called Shaq, man. He bought fucking. He was showing Ethereum at 14.47, man. I hope he fucking cut it, you know. Maybe after a retest watching. Yeah, good to hear, John. Himby, CT so annoying right now, full of bears who didn't buy spot in June and now getting nervous. Bruv, you know what it is? Fuck that. You know, Twitter is a, to me, is a fucking waste of time. I think it's a full on shit. I'll be honest with you, CT is just always just nonsense, man. It's just fucking hatred upon hatred, man. I don't know what's wrong with these guys, man. I prefer fucking the YouTube family. You guys are fucking lit. I went long one BTC last night, anticipated falling CPI. What do you mean you went long? And so that's good, man. Well done. I got confused. I thought you was thinking falling CPI was falling Bitcoin. Don't know what I'm thinking. That feeling firmer, most definitely. Yeah, most. I don't understand. We chill out right now, man. Don't worry. The market right now, it ain't going nowhere. Trust me. We got a long way to go, fam. We're gonna talk about Ethereum as well and Bitcoin. But 24.4k right now. We got target at 26.8k, which is an extra 2.8k. Another target at 4.8k from here. So we got targets, right? So you just gotta take it easy. Now we just need to make sure the probabilities in our favor for us to enter a trade. Okay, that's all we gotta do. I mean, if you guys want to enter a trade right now, right, into a long, right, I'll be honest with you. Right now, if I was gonna enter a long and the farmer was coming in, where's your stop gonna be? Tell me. Have a look. Have a look at the chart, right? Tell me where you're gonna place your stops, because that's really important right now. And I'm gonna tell you where I place my stops. And I also break down why. Okay. Do you base your BC plans on ES at all? It does have the thing is, like, no, I don't actually. I don't base it on ES because I don't really focus on ES that much. I just look at ES to see what ES is saying, innit? And like, if S&P is actually looking bullish. I talked about how the Nasdaq was pushing up. I literally tweeted this out, man. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Let me have a look at the US 100, US 30. Right, that's the Dow. Right, let's go on the daily. Okay, so we haven't made a higher high yet. So the tweet was this, right? Let me show you the tweet. Yeah, for those who can't read my, yeah, I was talking about range highs coming on the BTC. What is it? Yeah, I said this. It's only Nasdaq that has made a higher high, but both Dow and S&P are finding heavy resistance and unable to make a higher high. Probability has increased to the downside dramatically unless one of the two can pop up and prove me wrong. So for me, like I'll be looking for like potential shorts on ES in it, right? If the the Dow right breaks this high over here, then it's bullish. Then if that's bullish, then we're going to the next set of targets around over here, right? This area here, around 34. Yeah, let's call it 34,800, whatever. Okay. Then looking at fucking what's it called it, US 500. Well, that's it. We're bullish now. We are bullish now. Two of the fucking three has actually popped up. So this is it. The close of today was enough to me for me to say we're bullish. Reason being is this. So if you recall, right, see that close above. Now, what I don't want us to do now is get below it, right? That's the scary bit, right? It shouldn't do it because we got this movement over here touch come into this area of consolidation over there, and then there's yeah, because you're taking it. Look, the market structure has actually fucking changed now. Look, high, lower low. Sorry, let's do that properly because that was a fake out. Look, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then now we made a higher high. We're taking out this high there, so it's already bullish now. Okay, and then where is and so we did. So that's the US 500. US 100 is the fucking. There we go. And we knew Nasdaq was fucking bullish as well. Again, I'll do this again. High, lower low, high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're taking that market structure a little while ago. Okay, so that's fucking bullish as well. Now we got 2 out of 3 that's actually bullish. To me, what does that mean? Straight off the bat, right? This is how I actually trade on swing trades now. If you want to open a swing trade, which I probably will do probably tomorrow. I'll have a look at it when I get up. I'll be up at 6 in the morning. So for me is now that I can enter a fat ass motherfucking swing trade, right? And when I say fat, I'm going heavy on this shit, right? I can step in quite comfortably because the probability is increased in the macro scale of the market structure. The market structure is broken on the downside. I mean, look, there's gonna be mans who be like, yeah, listen, guys, right? This is the market structure, right? This is the market structure. Like we have to break this. No, motherfucker. Yeah, that has a confluence, right? It's a trend line. But if you play horizontally, you understand the horizontal play has more power over this trend line stuff because you wouldn't need a trend line to say where the short. If I was going to be shorting, I'd be looking at this area here and break down. How many times have you guys seen that price? Look for it here. Did price come over here? No. You found resistance of this area. Well, did it try and pop in there? No, it didn't. But then what happened after? So you see this fucking area here, this low to this high there. What happened? We just been beneath it. Yes, the trend line does have a confluence factor, but we knew this was going to be a heavy thingy, a heavy resistance there. So what we did is we swung failed this, and then we broke down. Now, all we got to do now is make a plan, look at BTC, take it easy, and now we got to just play the game. Market structure is going up. I mean, in terms of market structure with Bitcoin, it hasn't fully made the fucking broken market structure. That's what we can't do. That's what we can agree with. Why? Because that's the high, that's the lower low, lower high. Let's say that's the lower low, and that's the lower high, and that's the lower low, right? Which means we need to break this high here. Once we break this high, fucking send it. But do you remember that we also talked about the fucking institution model, right? How to think like an institution. This is the range bound environment, right? From the low, right? All this is coming together now, right? This is why I break it down, and then now is making it should make sense. If it doesn't make sense to anyone, please do tell me, okay? What's up? Okay, and I'll go through the stop loss as well in just a moment, okay? So that's the low, and that's the high. That's a swing low, swing high there. That's the mid range, and I told you institution will start buying at 0.79, 0.782, whatever you want to call it, up at 79, and then we pretty much kissed it, right? We kissed it in this area here, and off we go. If this is true, and I did say this to you guys on, I think it was last week Friday, if this is true, that institution has stepped in, and the videos come out, it's like, oh yeah, institution, this and that, X, Y, Z, pension, blah, blah, blah. We know Fidelity is using my money that I've given them to buy Bitcoin for themselves and for everyone else. But but if this is true though, we should go to, as a minimum, to 36k. So we know on a macro scale, this is what the scale is, right? Yes, we have this low here. We're gonna find some sort of resistance, reclaim this area, then fucking let's pop it over here. If this goes well, fucking happy days. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Now let me chat to you guys about your stop loss. If you will enter stop loss, 1 hour. So what do we have? So see, it's coming in. I mean, I wouldn't rush just yet. It's coming to this thing of resistance. We're 20 minutes, close below it. We just have to wait on Bitcoin. But Ethereum looks alright anyway. Ethereum, yeah, Ethereum still looks bullish. Mad bullish. Mad bullish. We'll get a better entry on Bitcoin, to be honest. I think we'll get a better entry on Bitcoin. Alright, so you guys, let's see where you guys would enter your thingy. So we got fucking 23.5, 23.4, 23.4, 23.6, 23.8, 23.7, 0.9, 24.2 entries, a stop loss at 23.4. Okay. Cool. I see what everyone's talking about. And some of you guys are keeping it really tight, in my opinion, right? Which is, I don't think that's a problem. If I was going to place a stop loss myself, right, a hard stop would be here, off this low here. That's the swing low, which sent the market high. Okay. Now, I wouldn't actually let it go up to here, because if it comes down and breaks down, to me, it's going to go back into this range, back to mid range there. So which means that those who put 23.8 in this area here would have been, you know, most likely been stopped out. So sometimes, right, when you apply your stop loss, a key alpha here is look for a swing low. Look for a swing low, put your stop loss there. So those who actually said around, what number was that? Take all this. Those who said around 23.4, 23.5, you were pretty much correct there. So good on that as well. But yeah, if we broke 24.5, we'll go lower. So it's gonna go. Oh, it's gonna blow. But nah, we need to take out this one, 24.6. 24.6, because then we take out liquidity. Because if we take out liquidity, right, we need to actually be careful with this. What we don't want to see is something like this. Price comes up, wicks into it, close below it, breaks down, and then that's what it. This is how we played the Ethereum short. Do you remember that? We played the Ethereum short just like that. So when I played the scalp, this is how it like I planned the scalp below the range high. It popped above, broke down, and I was playing it down. So when I entered, I actually I shortly actually posted on Twitter, and the next day I actually explained it. So it's the same situation there. Okay. But yeah, all right then. So that's all the explanation done. Let's get fucking, because I need to go to bed as well, man. It's fucking 2:43, man. Let's do the BTC plan, ETH plan, and then we head to bed. Okay. Cool. So 15 minutes. Looking like a retest off the range high. If I were to enter along right now, I'll put my stop loss here. Everyone knows that. We already confirmed that already. We talked about that shit now. Then, but if we can have a deeper pullback. If you want to be patient, right? If you want to be patient and you want confirmation, the real confirmation is this, right? The confirmation really is this. So you see this, oh, fuck off. Right here. If price gets up, gets above and holds above it, that's my confirmation to go up to 26.8k and break above it. The next target will be 28 point, I think it's 0.6k, somewhere around that. So that'll be the target there. But this is for those who wants to increase the probability and wants to actually have a bit more comfort knowing that their longs are gonna be safer. That's what I call confirmation. Okay. Now we already talked about, as long as we hold this, right, hold this area here, we should be going up with a stop loss there. Now if I want to actually, if we have a deeper pullback, right, where could it go to, right? So we can have a deeper pullback in a few places, right? Number one, off this place, off this high, can you see it? Resistance, smashed above it. We had one candle of resistance, so we could be resistance flip to support. So come into this area, so you could do something like this, do this, bounce into this area, hold above it, but then that will be like, you know what, I can enter here again. Stop loss, I have to keep it a bit wider. It'll be down there, going for higher prices, right? That's your that's a confirmation for you. Or you can enter into off this as long as we hold support, but you have to remember stop loss have to be here at any moment. If it's breaking down, right, Then it looks like we're going to come back a lot more lower into this area, which is the 75% of the range. And potentially, if we lose this area, we're coming back down to this area here, which is the mid-range. Mid-range, why? Because we've got a thin movement over here, and I wouldn't mind it feeling there. As long if it comes back into the mid-range and holds above it, all right? So that's the shorting play you can play back down as well at the same time. If it comes to the mid-range, holds above it, I know I can enter. I can enter here, and I keep my stop loss here. And I have a tighter, I think I have a better entry, I can put more lots onto my fucking trade. So it all comes down to what happens next there. So that's the BTC long. Everyone understands? All right, we're gonna move to Ethereum. All right, fucking Ethereum's mad. Ethereum's on the mad one. All right, so we've broken out Monday's high. We're finding support there, right? So it's fucking gone. This is it. Bull season's back in it. Fucking bull season. Le biff. It's biff saison. Yeah, this is it. This is fucking bullish now. Because the problem is, right, look, Ethereum, right, high, Monday's high, got above it, held a support, we took out this high here. This was your confirmation. Do you remember when I always do my fucking, my charts are looking like that? Well, that's what happened here. We're now in the expansion phase, you know. So look, consolidation, breakout, retest, expansion. This is one of our tattoos there. So if I draw a fucking high off this high there, off this high here, you can see came in, broke out this high, came back and retested it. And off we go. This is long. I wouldn't enter the trade. I mean, you can enter the trade with obviously. You've got a stop loss here. That's where you're wrong there. But where we're going now? Now we gotta start making plans of what the fuck what's happening now. All right then, let's go, fucking lads. Taking on these highs now. Gutted I missed this. Give me a second. I am going to enter the BTC trade right now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to enter it right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm entering now. Give me a second. You know where my stop loss is. Ethereum is just going in it. This Bitcoin will come. I think the focus at the moment is everyone's saying about what time frame is that? About 15 minutes. That's 4 hours. I can't really understand it. What's going on? 15 minutes. Where's the fucking stop loss? Oh, I'm fucking missing it at the moment. Yeah, so I entered Bitcoin at the moment, right? Stop loss where we talked about. And Ethereum. Fuck, man. Can't do anything about that. It is what it is. $10x? Yeah, my margin's 10x, man. I don't do this 100x shit, man. I'm just fucking liquidate myself. Ethereum's gone, man. Well, I want to enter this trade now. It's too late now. That's why I entered the fucking Bitcoin one. I was like, you know what? I'd rather get something than nothing. So this is the range we're going to. So in my opinion, we're going to go to 1972 now. You see that? Yeah. So from this low here to this high, and this is the range low, obviously mid range over here, and you can see pretty much, right, it is pretty solid. I'll show you this now on the 1 hour now, right? So we know what we're looking at, right? And you can see, where did we really find resistance off? Pretty much the 25%, isn't it? Just over here. Now we come above the 25%. If we, now I need to look at this now. Let's start looking at this 15 minutes, right? Ooh, I think it will go up. I think it shoots up. If it pulls back and holds above it, I'll enter in and I put my stop loss like this though. I can't put my stop loss here. Yeah, it's a tricky one. This is already gone. I'll have to let it pull back, see where it bounces off. If it pulls off here and plays above like that, because he bounced off this area consolidation, then I can say, yeah, I can keep a stop loss here, wider stop there. But if you want to enter a trade right now, hard stop will have to be at the bottom over here. Problem is the probability of going there is already it's shooting up now. Issue is, do we fucking, is it really worth the trade? It's not worth it in my opinion. It's not worth it. It's too late. It's too far gone now. It's gone on the 5 minutes. See what's going on. Yeah, it's popping too much, man. Well, Ethereum, we can't catch a trade on that. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, possibility wise, now we gotta look at this, right? So we know we're at the mid range, right? The shorting scenario on Ethereum now, fucking bastard. Come over for this. From this high. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I mean, I'd like to see it come back down here and reclaim this, and then I can play it up higher, and that'll be my confirmation to play up higher, something like this. Keep a stop loss over here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll keep a stop loss there. That's what I would do. See, it depends on how this pullback works. If by any chance we go straight to the mid range, right, what do? Let it do its thing. If it breaks down, does something like this, then we play it back down to the 25% of the range, and then to this Monday's high. But I'll front run into this SR here, to be honest. Right, so these will be my targets for a short there. So see what happens. There's nothing much I can say about this now. This is too far gone. Now, if for whatever reason, right, is that bullish and it reclaims the mid range and holds above it, does some price action like this, bullish price action, then I said the next target is 2060. From 2060, we see how we go, and then we see the set of targets will be around 21,445. So that's how we're gonna have to play this side if it comes back up here. If it comes to the mid range and breaks down, we'll play the shorts back down to 25% of the range off this SR, and then Monday's high, and then the range low. So that's what we're playing in. It's a new set of range. There's nothing else to it now. There's nothing else to it. Bitcoin. It's showing willingness to go higher. Where do you go to? 24.5. High 24.46. Nearly there. It will go there. But yeah, really, it's gone. The market is gonna be quite epic as well, in my opinion. EPTC, yeah, range high is coming. This range high is coming. And now I'm gonna say this to you right now, okay? And then I'm gonna bounce actually. I was thinking I wanted to do some alts as well, but the problem is it's so late right now for me. I've got to be up at I think 6 or 6:30, something like that. I've got to be up. But anyway, so if it reclaims this level here, we take out this liquidity here, and then go into this area here, this area there, and then see if we can get liquidity above there. The next step, if we get above this level here, then boy, it's fucking gonna be on like Donkey Kong, man. I'll show you why. So we go to 12 hours, right? Remember the mid range? We're looking to reclaim the mid range, and market structure is broken on the Ethereum as well. EPTC clearly is broken, right? Why? High, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we broken market structure. Bang, off we go. So then, which means we're gonna go to this and then this area here. But if we take out this area here, reclaim, then 25% of the range. From there, then we play a lot more higher. Then we go up to fucking the range high. Range high of what? Of this range. So you see this? This is the high over here. And then reclaim this area here, and off we go. So it's gonna get fucking bumpy though. It's gonna get fucking bumpy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna get mad epic. I need to get this fucking group open quickly as well. Oh yeah, by the way, those who actually sent me a message about who want to enter the private group itself, it's $100 a month for those who aren't aware. What I'm looking to do as well, I'm gonna break this down in the next couple of days or so of what I'm gonna be offering. But really, what I offer is actually for $100 a month. I'm gonna spend my time pretty much Monday to Friday. The YouTube will still happen, but we talk about a lot more alts and a lot more mentoring, like not mentoring one to one, but like a classroom kind of mentoring. And like we'll go through like a chart, and we'll go through like different things. You guys ask you questions, and I can actually break it down. I'll set you guys homeworks and stuff like that, and you send me your charts and whatnot, and I can actually mark it down for you, give you like a little comment. It's like that being in class really, but it's a really is like I want you guys to I'm not, that's why I'm only charging $100 here for the first 50 people really. But for $100, right? It's like the aim is I'm not here to take your money to do a buy signal. It's not a buy signal. It's to teach you how to trade, how you can do it yourself. There's no point me just being the only one, talking about trading and stuff like that. What I would like to see you guys do is the next fucking work for me in it. Like in terms of, let me see you charting it. Let me, you tell me what you're looking at, because the more eyes we set on the market, it becomes a greater, bigger family instead of just a one man army at the moment. And so if we have like, I don't know, like 20 of you guys are really good at charting and understanding it, like these concepts and whatnot, we now have more eyes on the market. You guys see different things, and you're picking things differently as well. Send it over to to the group itself, and we can play together. And I can actually go run it back as well to see, okay, from my perspective, right, how it is from like with 5 years experience, how do we play this market there? So it's gonna, learn to fish, and you can eat every day in it, bro. Like, oh, if you get fed up of fucking eating fish and go eat some bears and some shit, because we're gonna tear them apart, fam. But yeah, that's the aim really as well. So if you guys are interested in that, by all means, send me a message on Twitter at TraderDank, and then just please send me your email address as well. Some of you guys have said you want to join, but you haven't sent me an email address. So I like I've got your Twitter app right on an Excel sheet, but I also need your email. That's what it is. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to give you a spot to someone else. But yeah, we're gonna it's gonna be capped at 50. Like literally, there's not much spaces really left as well. I mean, the responses, I've just said it twice as well on twice, and then the response has been quite mad. So big love for that, and it just shows that how much you guys really want to be better in it, bro. It'd be an honor to be like a mentor for you guys as well. I mean, I remember like with SC when my brother, when he mentored us as well. Like it was hard. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be tough like that. But I am like, look, the thing is, right, like I expect seriousness as well from you guys in it. I'm not here to mess about. I'm not here to take your money for you to muck about. I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to really apply this shit to yourself in it. And it takes time. Yes, you're not gonna get it in a week or a month time. It can take time, but stick at it. And then like it's your future at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's your future that actually will make you a lot of money. It's your future. You can actually retire your family, retire yourself. You set a massive pension fund for your kids, whatever you want to do in it, like whatever the world, whatever you desire. So it's so as long you put the effort into it, we'll get through it as well. I know. Look at the fuck. Like just like there's so many things to go through. There's so many things to go through, and it can be repetitive, but it's the only way to drill it in your head. So nah, I ain't giving up on anyone. My email. You can email me on traderdank@gmail.com. That's my thingy, my business email there. It will be something coming out like info@traderdank.com. That's kind of mad. But I'm gonna set the website up in the coming time. What's fucking Bitcoin saying? Yeah, man, this is looking bullish actually. Well, yeah, I mean, nothing much has happened just yet, so we just be a bit patient about it. So, it really, yeah, if you send me your email, right? That if you're interested, just send me your tweet, a fucking DM, right? And on Twitter is much easier, because the Gmail one I don't really check it because I get some junk mails on there and shit. Share my setup somewhere on the Discord, bruv. Yeah, bruv. Like we're gonna do so much setups, man. We'll do like, because I do a lot of ETH and BTC, but in the private group, we're gonna go through alts, like bare alts. Like if it's alt run, if we're gonna have an alt season right now, we'll milk it. We'll milk it. It's gonna be on Discord. So I mean, like, that's the platform's gonna be on. It's gonna be on Discord. So if you'd like to join, then you're gonna have to actually download like the Discord app. You can have it on your phone, you can have it on your PC, your laptop or tablet, whatever you want as well. And yeah, that's what it's gonna be at. Appreciate that, Bart, man. Um, yeah, I'm gonna teach in detail, man. Trust me. Like what you see in Twitter is like on YouTube. Yeah, I'm spending the time on it, but it'll be a lot more in depth on the fucking in Discord as well. Um, it's like it's all for you guys really as well. So at the end of the day, like I don't have to do it, but why not? Why not teach someone else like the ability to actually free themselves from this fucking shitty world? You know, that's the way I see it. Any question, guys? Oh yeah, smash up the likes, man. Come on, lads. Really appreciate if you smash the likes, man. Fucking, it's been a real pleasure though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna head off to bed. Right, I gotta be up in like fucking 3 hours, man. The shit you do for family, innit? Yeah, safe, man. Appreciate that, brother. 7 p.m. in the West Coast, fucking West Coast, man. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Yeah, fucking, I didn't hear. I inhaled it. All right, safe, man. Look after yourself, brothers and sisters. Catch you guys soon. There's not gonna be stream later anyway. But it'll be back to normal. What is it tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, Friday. Friday will be at 10:15 UK BST time, like British summer time. Right? Catch you guys then. Take care, chaps.